Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. I'm Angel Kim. The provincial government will begin formal discussions concerning the plan for participation in the operation rights for the Jeju's second airport. According to the latest research conducted by the Jeju Research Institute, the development of the second airport will not only cause damage to the land and natural environment, but it will inevitably cause a great deal of psychological stress to the locals if airport profits are not sown back into the region. The Institute has also proposed granting the primary leasing rights to residents in the affected areas. Where the current airport is concerned, the local government has no authority, even if various complaints, including noise, are filed. The Institute has urged the local government to actively participate in the management of the airport to improve quality and satisfaction. The Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport announced at the end of last year that it would consider local government's participation in the overall investment and operation of the airport infrastructure. Jeju International Airport has reached maximum capacity. According to the Korea Airports Corporation, 31.31 million people passed through Jeju Airport just in 2019. This is 98.7% of the airport's total capacity. The number of flights that operated through the airport in 2019 increased by 4.2% since the year before to reach an all-time high of 175,000 flights. This is over the maximum capacity of the airport. It is expected that the current dilemma will become progressively problematic as the number of tourists increases on the island. According to the provincial government's survey of unpaid wages, the amount of overdue pay has reached 7.5 billion won as of the end of last year. It has been found that 6.8 billion won of the total is under judicial control due to disputes or bankruptcy, which can take a considerable amount of time to be resolved, raising fears of further damage to workers. The province plans to help subsidize the Korea Legal Aid Corporation's free legal service as they are helping workers secure their overdue wages through civil procedures that can be difficult to settle. We're hoping to see a resolution before the Lunar New Year's holidays. The Jeju Camera Association will be holding their annual press video exhibition this year from January 15th to the 18th in the exhibition room of the first floor of KBS Jeju Broadcasting Service. This year's exhibition will commemorate the 18th anniversary of the association and will feature major news items of last year that have been hand-picked by camera journalists. The items include the controversial second airport of Jeju, the criminal case of Ko Yoo-jung, and images of typhoons hitting the island. The works of Jeju Camera Association's award winners will be displayed next to invited works from the UCC competition, as well as a screening of a documentary on the April 3rd incident. It has also been announced that Provincial Council member Kang Sung-ui has been selected by the camera journalists of the association to receive the award. The Jeju Peace Cup National Taekwondo competition will open on February 14th at the Jeju Hala Gymnasium. Hosted by KCTV Jeju Broadcasting System and the Korea Taekwondo Association, the competition will be open to middle and high school students nationwide and will last over a period of 10 days from February 14th to 23rd. Participants will compete in sparring competitions as well as defense techniques of pumse. The sparring competition will be held first from February 14th to the 20th, and the tournament will finish up with the pumse competition from February 21st to the 23rd. The Jeju House Price Index has recently showed a drop in price for the first time since the index was introduced in 2005. The drop is the biggest in the nation. Joseph Kim reports.
This is an office in Jeju City, which is the base for 5 real estate agencies. To save on rent, they share the office. As local real estate business has stagnated, the office is quiet. According to the data released by the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport, the home price index has decreased by 1.6% in Jeju. That's the first decrease in 15 years, since the index was introduced in 2005. Meanwhile, the national average increased 4.5%, and Seoul recorded the highest increase at 6.8% compared to the previous year. The index dropped in 3 cities or provinces of Gyeongnam, Ulsan, and Jeju. Jeju recorded the biggest drop. The home price index had risen steeply for years in Jeju. In 2016, the growth rate of the index was 4 times the national average. In 2018, it was twice the national average. The growth rate started to come down from last year. And this year, the rate had dropped to negative 1.5% in Jeju City and negative 1.66% in Seogwipo City. Experts say that stagnation in the real estate business and construction businesses and a decrease in demand for housing from the slowed population inflow are contributing to the falling home prices. The home price index will be finalized on January 23rd, following deliberation by the National Property Price Publication Committee. If the index is fixed as it is now, the index is expected to impact actual transaction prices of local housing. Joseph Kim, KCTV.
Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Van Gogh at the Bunker de Lumière. Get into the holiday spirit at the Jeju Winter Festival. Pick some fruit, ride horses, feed farm animals, and more at Hueri Natural Park's Camellia Festival. Taking a look at our weather, looks like another cloudy day is in store for us on Tuesday with a chance of rain in the morning. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 5 and the afternoon high 7 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, expect a low of 5 in the morning and a high of 9 in the afternoon. Over in Seongsan, the temperatures will be 4 in the morning, warming up to 6 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, expect a low of 4 and a high of 7 degrees. And up on the mountain at Songpanak, we'll hit a low of -2, topping off at 0 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the north and northeast at a speed of 7 to 12 meters per second, with seas between 1 and 2 meters. And here's what's coming up. Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. You can follow us on YouTube at KCTV E News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Good evening.